Hi there, I am Fiona Burdett. I'm a life coach, a counselor, and an NLP practitioner, and today I'm really excited to talk to you about hunger panic. We are all hardwired to feel panic when we experience hunger, and this served us well when we were babies. You know, our screaming would literally motivate our parents to feed us. It also served humanity back when we were hunter-gatherers and food was scarce. But now, as adults who can feed ourselves and readily access an abundance of food and an abundance of varieties of food, this feeling of panic is not serving us. So the trick is to learn to recognize what that feeling is and also to put it into perspective. So imagine that you are on your way home from work and passing a convenience store. You're only about 30 minutes away from home, but you realize that you're hungry, and that when you get home, you'll still need to prepare a meal, which will take another 30 minutes. So that puts an hour between you and your next meal. And suddenly you feel, I just can't cope. I just can't possibly wait that long. And that feeling is, when you analyze it, an internal panic. And that is what we call hunger panic. And at a subconscious level, the feeling or belief is that unless you pull into that convenience store and buy something, you just will not cope. And then before you know it, you are there, you've bought that food, you're eating it, it's unhealthy, or you just don't need it yet. You could easily have waited and managed quite well for another hour. And then how do we make this even worse for ourselves? It's the words we use. We use words like, I cannot wait, I can't cope, I'm starving, I'm hangry, I don't cope with being hungry, my sugars are low, I just can't cope. You know, Marissa Peer often reminds us that your mind has a job to do, and that is to do what you tell it to do. And that means that you've got a job to do, and that is to tell your mind exactly and precisely what to do. So when you make statements like, I can't wait, I'm starving, I can't cope, I'm hangry, well, what are you telling your mind? And is it helping you? You know, the truth is that you are most definitely not going to starve by waiting for another hour. So, knowing that as the truth, that means that you can wait and you can cope. So if you decide on being hangry and tell yourself, I'm hangry, then so it will be. But if you decide that you will remain calm and tell yourself, I'm calm and I can wait, then so that will be. How do you put those panicked feelings into perspective? Well, that's easy. Number one, be conscious and recognize that you're feeling hunger and it's nothing to panic about. Remind yourself that when you get home, you have access to your healthy food more than soon enough. Number three, remember that you are not about to starve to death, and the feeling of panic is a false and unnecessary alarm. Number four, well, knowing that the biochemistry of panic is remarkably similar in your brain to that of excitement, what you can do is focus your mind on the good food that is waiting for you at home and tell yourself, I'm so excited to eat that food and I'm so lucky that it tastes so great. Number five, repeat that statement over and over in your head. I'm so excited to eat that food and I'm so lucky that it tastes so great. And then you will find it much easier to wait for your meal than you would have if you had run that other soundtrack in your mind. You know, the one, I'm starving and I can't wait. So always be aware and be very conscious of the instructions you are giving your mind. I'm excited and proud that today I make healthy choices that support my wonderful body. Now that's an affirmation that you should repeat to yourself a minimum of 20 times every single morning. And then during the day, whenever you catch yourself immersing your mind in unhealthy cravings, repeat it again. Repeat it as you drive to work. Repeat it 20 times again before you go to sleep. And then remember, you are beautiful. You are worthy, you are valuable and enough exactly as you are. And you know, when you begin to accept that as your truth, then you will begin to treat yourself and your body with the love and the respect that you and your body deserve. Now, to help you remember your value and to break through your self-imposed limitations, go to fifotoday.com. Check out all our amazing free goodies for you and our beautiful guided meditations. We use binaural beats to really enhance your meditative experience. Go to the blog for inspiration and motivation. There's online courses, there's all sorts, there's so much there for you. So check us out at fifotoday.com. Join a sisterhood of wonderful, loving women. Let's support each other and let's keep growing and strengthening every day.